It's not about how much money you make or whether or not you make it to the top of Everest. You know, Mark, to piggyback off of your comment, I had a mentor growing up, very successful individual, and he was always investing in so many different business ideas and trying to hit home runs. And he recently retired, and I remember sitting with him sharing this Everest story, and he was sharing with me that, you know, out of all of the investments that he ever made, he made the most money at the job that he went to every day. And that was, you know, it was a very insightful thing for me. And I've realized that, you know, in life, like the come down, kind of following up from this last question, I think the reason that we get that happening in our lives is because we're so focused on the goal, right? We're so interested in achieving that goal. And in anything in life, whether it is a certain level of success or getting your business to a certain revenue or, you know, doing something in the family, whatever that looks like, once you achieve it, you know, then you have this kind of like, then what scenario. And I think you start to become unhappy, right? Because then the goal needs to be further and further and further out. And what I've found is that, like business, if you're not really dedicated and thoroughly loving the process of what you are doing, it doesn't really matter what the goal then is, because you won't ever be happy in that. And so I think that, you know, like the come down, like you know, training for these events, if you really love the process of it, then whether or not you finish the 100-mile race, that's the joy of it. You're doing the thing that you love doing. You know, you get to run every day, you get to train, you get to build a business that's, you know, meaningful for other people and yourself. That's the love that comes into it. It's not about how much money you make or whether or not you make it to the top of Everest. It's about whether or not you get the opportunity to do it. So I think if anything, that's kind of what I put back into my business, is that, you know, anytime I'm kind of worn out from it, I got to remember again, like, that why and why I'm doing it. So.